Listen closely, because what you've been told about growth, about scaling, about the future, it's wrong, it's broken. It's a system designed to keep you running in circles, frustrated, exhausted, stuck in old playbooks that just don't work anymore. The way businesses used to grow, the way investors used to think about markets, those rules are dead, buried under layers of control and outdated traditions that no longer serve anyone except the powers holding the strings. Right now, many of you feel it, this gnawing anger, this burning frustration that despite all your hustle, your expertise, your drive, the real breakthrough refuses to come. You're trapped by slow, centralized giants that throttle innovation, smother opportunity, and rob you of true freedom. You see the fatigue in your teams, the skepticism in your partners, the limitation in your markets, and you ask yourself, when will this endless drag stop? When will growth finally explode beyond barriers that seem permanent? The answer is staring right at you, and it's radical, decentralized networks. This is not some pie-in-the-sky fantasy. It's the only path out of the cage you didn't ask to be in. Centralized systems, massive platforms, governments, institutions, they all claim to offer you freedom, but what they really do is bind you with rules crafted to keep power in the hands of a few and growth shackled. Your innovation, your ideas, your ventures become commodities, controlled, filtered, taxed by invisible gatekeepers with no skin in your game. But decentralized networks tear down those walls. They hand you back the power to connect directly with the people and resources you actually need, to forge alliances with those who share your hunger, who push the boundaries, who refuse to be boxed in or diluted. Imagine networks built not on bureaucracy or mass appeal, but on razor-sharp alignment, where every link fuels exponential growth, where trust is automatic, encoded in the very technology, and where freedom isn't just a buzzword, it's a lived reality. This is the game changer. If you're still waiting for the world to give you permission, you are losing. Growth hacks, marketing funnels, venture capital chasing trends, they are not the future. They are echoes of a failing past. Real growth, true, unstoppable growth, comes when foundations are decentralized, power is distributed, and the few who will remake the world find each other, forming unbreakable bonds. You don't just scale by adding users or customers. You skyrocket when the network itself becomes your fuel, your co-creator, your force multiplier. But here's the brutal truth. This doesn't just happen by chance. You must build it. You have to go hunt for those rare connections. Founders with fire, investors with vision, partners with grit. Stop wasting time chasing the masses or adhering to outdated institutions. Cut through the noise. Seek out the fringes, the innovators, the disruptors who refuse to bow to legacy. Form circles of trust so dense they move faster than any bureaucracy or old world system. This is your growth engine. Here's the step-by-step. First, demolish every illusion of safe growth. Quit playing by the rules handed down by the centralized gatekeepers. Stop waiting for permission or validation. Claim your freedom to choose how, where, and with whom you grow. Next, seek platforms and technologies that prioritize decentralization, not just blockchain hype, but real systems that enforce transparency, accountability, and direct interaction without intermediaries. Use these to build your own microecosystems, spaces where competence and merit drive influence and where diversity isn't tolerated grudgingly, but celebrated fiercely as the bedrock of innovation. Then, ignite synergy by connecting those few incredible individuals who refuse to settle for mediocre outcomes. Create intentionally designed networks, small, focused, deadly effective, that support each member's massive upside. This is how you unleash exponential growth on a global scale. But it doesn't stop there. You must reject nationalism, outdated borders, and tribal loyalties. Growth is not local, it's strategic globalization. Operate with a mindset that refuses to be confined by geography or old identities. Invest, build, grow globally, but with precision. Find the few who share your vision around the world and forge deep, trust-based partnerships. Capital follows trust and merit, not status or pedigree. This is the new meritocracy. That's how real, sustained growth happens. This is how decentralized networks will supercharge your impact. And remember, nothing in this is comfortable. You'll face resistance, internal and external. The old system will push back hard because you threaten its control. But inside your discomfort lies immense power. That tension inside you? It's the signal that you're about to break free, about to join a movement far bigger than yourself. This is not for the faint-hearted or the passive. It's for builders who burn with the certainty that they were meant to shape the future. For investors who see beyond short-term returns and seek transformational impact. For founders who refuse to just replicate old models and want to change the game entirely. Decentralized networks aren't just a technology or trend, they're a revolution in how growth happens. They unlock the explosive power that's been held back by outdated systems built to control and contain. They allow the rare few, not the many, to find each other, create deeply resonant connections, and together build something unstoppable. This is how global growth becomes a force not of chaos, but of purposeful synergy, where every link adds value, where every connection lights a fire, and where the future is not inherited or allocated, but fiercely claimed and built by those bold enough to reach for it. Stop waiting. Stop hoping the system will change for you. The system won't. It's time to break the chains, to rewrite the rules, to build your own decentralized networks of growth and power. Align with those who share your relentless hunger and feed the flames of unstoppable momentum. This isn't just about scaling your business or portfolio. It's about transcending the limits placed on you by this broken world and creating a new reality. One where freedom, merit, and connection become the new drivers of growth. Wake up to this possibility. Grasp the raw edge of what decentralization offers and act with urgency. Seek, connect, build, and multiply. This is where unstoppable growth lives. This is where your future starts. Don't just be part of the story. Be the spark that ignites it globally. Your moment is now.